Hi, I'm Lara Waldman, author of Money Manifestation Mastery. And today I'm going to speak about money, money blocks, and trauma. On your journey of money manifestation mastery, welcoming in money into your life, into your business, into your bank account, in alignment with your body, your heart, your soul, all of life, you are going to hit up against what I lovingly call your money blocks. These unconscious patterns and programs that stop you and block you from receiving what it is that you desire, what it is that you require. This area is endlessly fascinating, and we are now journeying into the unconscious. We are journeying into the shadow, and we are journeying into trauma. It's really important to understand that this money work is very deep work, and it needs to be held, and it needs to be held in a lot of safety, because some of these money blocks that you're going to be journeying with hold a lot of pain in them, and historical pain. So this could be trauma from lived experience you've had in your life, but it can also be ancestral trauma that's been passed down from past generations. This is what I find endlessly fascinating, and why this work that you're doing to step into money manifestation mastery, transforming your money blocks, is so powerful, because you're actually liberating very old and deep wounds from the past. Historical hurt and harm that has been done through money, right? Through misuse of power. And you're here to figure out how to work with that money, work with that power, and create in your life in alignment with your body, in alignment with life. We're doing things differently with money manifestation mastery. But it's really important to understand that your money blocks hold some very, very deep wounds, very, very deep pain. And it's really important that you are trauma informed, that you understand and start to be aware of what is running you inside. Because that trauma, that pain, that money block has created a sever that creates separation between yourself and life, that keeps you hiding your inner world, that is trying to protect you essentially from life. And quite rightly so, it was there for a reason. But what happens now is when we take our trauma from the past, we start unconsciously, if we don't work with it and transform it, we start to unconsciously keep creating in our life based on that past trauma. So part of the work of money manifestation mastery is healing, is transformation, is releasing and letting go of the severs of separation, which will allow you to tap into your creative power, to your magnetism, to your great gifts, to all that you have to share with the world, all that you want to create, and all that you are here to become, right? So what does that look like on the other side? Walking through life as a whole healed person who is holding their trauma, right? And creating from a different place. What I see is a lot of the unconscious hurt and harm that happens comes from trauma patterns, right? We've learned to create wealth, create money and business from that sever of separation. And I think most people are not consciously trying to hurt and harm, but when we are coming from that sever of separation, we're not integrated, we're not coming from that wholeness, we do all sorts of crazy things, right? We do all sorts of things that aren't necessarily the best action. And this is what you see. You can have a whole shit ton of money, right? Be highly successful on the outside world. But if your inner world is not integrated, you will not feel fulfilled. You will not feel happy. You will not feel at peace. And you're in that constant cycle of never enough and needing more and more and more and more. And so I'm really passionate about how to do this differently. How can you create wealth in your life, money in your life, business success in your life from a whole and integrated place? And what that means is journeying through old trauma, journeying through old patterns of separation. And this requires safety to go into that deep vulnerability and deep sensitivity that lies within. That needs holding. And what I see is when that's held, when you're truly holding yourself and you are integrated, we can then work with money and work with power in a way that is more connected to life, starting with you and starting with your body. So we want you to be able to move forward in your life in a way that's honoring all of you and holding all of you and nurturing and looking after all of you. And that is a journey. So please know that when you're hitting up against these money blocks, sometimes they're very, very deep and very, very old. There are some things that are just simply, shifting your mindset, shifting a belief, changing your story. And you can absolutely shift and change some things quite quickly. But there are some things that are much deeper and are going to take some more time because they're really old. And your job is to keep showing up and doing the work, doing your inner work, doing your transformation work, doing your healing work, doing your therapeutic work, doing your body work, and supporting yourself to transform your trauma, transform your money blocks, so you can rise in the heart, body, soul aligned leader that you truly are.